This is Donnie S.C. Lyogonis. An entrepreneur himself, he has helped build the Innovation Support Office at KTH Royal Institute of Technology, and is the founder of the Entrepreneurs Without Borders Foundation that globally helps local founders develop sustainable businesses that they can employ.
Welcome to the studio, Donnie.
Thank you so much.
You have our attention.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you again for inviting me here. I'm humbled to be here to speak at the 50th anniversary of Earth Day. It's an incredible event, and I'm really grateful to be here. As you heard, my name is Donnie. I work at the Tech University here in Stockholm with helping students and researchers move from ideas to something that hopefully can become positive impact in society. And we do use the UN SDGs a lot, not just as an assessment tool, but also as a business development tool, because I think that used correctly, the SDGs can actually help you run your business better, meaning that business run better can become better business. And that's when it becomes interesting for the business perspective as well. So anyway, I thought I'd just share with you in this very short talk some learnings I've picked up through the 10 years. I celebrated my 10th anniversary last year at the university. From students and from researchers and from colleagues and everybody I meet. I think that number one key message here is, being prepared to reevaluate my perception of the right way to do something. Because any day somebody will walk through my door and say, I have a new idea, method, or paradigm that will, completely change the way you think something has to be done. And I think that's super important, that we need to understand that we live in a world of constant change and a constant reevaluation of the right way of doing things. I think that's super important mindset that we have to adopt. And that's something that I have to work with every single day. And I mean, there's a beautiful quote about Albert Einstein when he was giving out a test to his students, and after a while the room went silent and a student put up their hand and they said, sorry professor, there must be a mistake, they're the same questions you gave us last week. And Einstein just laughed and he said, yeah, well, this week the answers are all new, of course. We're always having to challenge ourselves to answer new things to old questions, which of course is super challenging for educators that have grown up in an industrialized society where everything is textbooks and tests and the diplomas, when it's not about static facts. If the book is 20 years old, the facts are 20 years old, and we need to sort of reevaluate that as well. So I think the one most important thing for educators today is not to teach people facts. It's about teaching people how to learn. You don't go to school to learn static facts. You go to school to learn how to learn. That's super important. And that's something that I work hard with myself and everybody I work with at university every day. That's number one. And number two, then, of course, is once everybody gets all of these new ideas and they come to us, the biggest mistake is, of course, when you listen to new ideas, you have to learn how to listen to ideas, because we often make the mistake that we hear what somebody is proposing as a solution to a problem that they've found, and then we kill the idea because that's the only thing we hear. And killing ideas is super easy. You know how it is. Oh, I've heard that before. It didn't work then, and this is old, or that's impossible, or whatever. We need to understand the ability to take a step back and listen to, okay, well, what problem are they trying to fix? Which need are they trying to address? And in which way are they trying to address that? If we can have a discussion about the need and the problem instead, and the way they're trying to fix it, then we can actually talk about, then we don't get stuck in trying, looking at the actual idea. So that's number two, another key learning that I've sort of learned, again, from the people that I work with. And then, of course, number three, I know it's a cliche, but good ideas can actually come from anyone at any time. And that's why our door is open for anybody at the university, be it a first-year student, a PhD, a professor, or an employee. Anybody can come to us with an idea and say, hey, let me challenge you and your perception of how you think things are done. And in a global perspective, I think that is super important as well, because coming back to this whole super short talk about an Earth Day, of course, and how this ties together, I think it all ties together because we do now have fantastic global goals that we're aiming for in a longer future. I mean, and a challenge for an educator today is, of course, how do I know what skills to teach when I don't even know what people need to know in 5 or 6 years when they graduate? What shall I teach them when I don't even know what they will be working with in 10 and 20 years? Well, don't teach them static stuff. teach them how to learn, aim them towards goals. And once we have we have the goals in place. We have important problems that we need to solve. Super important, yes. But we don't have everybody on board yet. So we need to connect everyone in the world. We need to connect them. We need to bring them online. We need to educate them, and we need to teach them how to learn. We need to inspire their curiosity and get them thinking and coming up with new solutions. And once they come with the ideas, we need to listen. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Donnie. We sure listened to you. That was very energizing and to the point. Thank you very much.
Thank you.